Janet Linares, Crystal Rodriguez, and Nidia Bautista are three of the signers of the new Santa Cruz chapter of CISPSES, the Committee in Solidarity with the People of El Salvador, a grassroots organization focused on issues in the country. As a new chapter, they are trying to educate their members on what is going on and what they are planning to do about it. The most pressing issue facing El Salvador involves a Canadian mining company called Pacific Rim. This company is suing the country for $120 million as a threat to the government for not granting them a permit to mine in the village of Cabañas. Alexis Stombelis, the coordinator of the CISPES chapter in Washington, D.C., came to discuss the current issue. Even though their mining extraction practices contaminated the country's main water source, causing detrimental health problems in the community, the company is still allowed to sue through a loophole in Article 10 of CAFTA.
So, Chapter 10, there's also almost the exact same thing in NAFTA with Mexico, is Chapter 11. And basically, they call them investor protections. Yeah. And it's based on this whole theory that the best way for poor countries in the world to rise up out of poverty is for foreign big corporations to come and invest resources. But they were up against a company that had millions of dollars at their disposal to, buy people off, trick people. The mining company would send these people out into town and open a bottle of water and shake this white powdery substance into it, and they're like, this is cyanide that we're pouring in here, and go ahead, drink it, it's no problem. They would drink it. I mean, it was probably like powdered sugar. But they were trying to tell people, oh no, cyanide doesn't pose any risk to your health, blah, blah, blah. Even though, come on, cyanide. So, Pacific Rim was running all these ads on TV talking about how mining is in harmony with the environment. They called it green mining. It was like, oh, there's no problem with green mining. It's good for you. So, they had TV ads, radio ads. They had plenty of people paid off in the communities to try to go trick people. They had people paid off in the communities to try to go organize their neighbors to support the mining company, all kinds of stuff. But that didn't let anybody stop them. They were like, you know what, that's fine. They can have their fancy television ads, but we're going to go to our neighbor's house, talk to them about what we saw in Honduras, show the pictures of what we saw in Honduras, tell the truth about what's happening, and we know that people will listen to us. Having nobody know anything about mining, almost at all, to being able to be so successful in their organizing that they got the Ministry of the Environment to say, you know what, you're right, this environmental impact statement, it's a piece of trash. There's holes in it that you can walk through. There's nothing about what kind of impact is even going to be on the water. So, ending the popular resistance is just a really important part of telling this story, because if it weren't for their courage and if it weren't for their organizing methodology, the mine would have opened.
Now that popular resistance managed to stop the mining temporarily in El Salvador, organizations are stepping up to campaign against the lawsuit.
President Obama said really explicitly during the campaign, he said a lot of things, but one of the things he said was about NAFTA, that these protections for foreign investors were really unfair and that they should be severely limited, and that any law protecting public health should be exempted.
With the help of U.S. citizens, CISPSES Santa Cruz, as well as other organizations across the nation, will be able to call the attention of U.S. Congress to this problematic foreign policy. If Pacific Rim wins this lawsuit, not only will El Salvador be in environmental, social, and physiological jeopardy, but it will set precedents for what corporations around the world are capable of doing in third world countries.
The mine, the El Dorado mine, would use in one day the amount of water that a Salvadoran family of 4 would use in 25 years. So, Chapter 10, there's also almost exact same thing in NAFTA with Mexico, is Chapter 11. And basically, they call them investor protections.
Yeah.
And it's based on this whole theory that the best way for poor countries in the world to rise up out of poverty is for foreign big corporations to come and invest resources.